Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing the 6th scale prototype armor Boba Fett from Sideshow Collectables. This is one of the items that I got at Dallas Comic Con. This is actually the same day, just that this evening. This video will probably be going up on Saturday or Sunday. So, anyways, what we are looking at right here is the packaging for Boba Fett, and he's my 4th Sideshow collectible, and I've had some highs and lows with these guys, and I have all of them reviewed on my channel if you want to search that, and you'll totally understand what I'm talking about. For those of you who've seen my videos, you obviously know, and so we'll get into this figure here in a bit, but first I just wanted to compliment Sideshow for just their really nice, clean packaging here. They don't over exaggerate any figure like poses and displays on the box like some of the other Sideshow boxes, which this one's very different. I kind of wish they did something like this for all of them, but obviously you can't. But it does look really cool this way. And we only get one single picture of Boba Fett, and that is on the back. And of course, they're going to kind of stylize and make and clean up their figure a little bit, so the packaging is the back picture is going to look absolutely beautiful. And the figure is not quite the same though, unfortunately. It's not too bad though, so we'll get into that in just a second. So basically, that's that with the packaging. It does have a magnetic flap like most of the Sideshows, where you can, and it still has the tissue in it, where you can read a little bit of the biography on why the Boba Fett is white, because the prototype, and then you can see it in there. And I have taken out the things in between to show you, because it's actually kind of interesting what happened. So try to move this for you. There we go. Put it back in. So one complaint I do have about this packaging is it's really thin. Usually the Sideshows, they have like a really thick, heavy cardboard. This one's like a very thin kind of paper, so the top of it is a little bit torn. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it. It's a little bit shaky from where I've done it. Other than that, it was perfect before, right as I got it. There's just no way to take it, to open it up without kind of messing with the tabs a little bit. So there's that, and I'll just keep that guy back there. Before we go on to the figure, I just want to show you something. I did buy this figure brand new, and so, which raises the question of, before we even get into accessories, this is the inside of the packaging right here. And for those of you who are familiar with this prototype Boba Fett, he should be coming with a prototype Boba Fett stand and the little beach towel that also can double as a little cape. This Boba Fett does not have that. It actually comes with a black stand, and I've also looked on some pictures, and there should be like a little slot for the little beach towel cape. There's not a slot in this mold. I originally thought, after I opened it, because I mean the guy, he showed me it, and I opened it and I'm like, oh okay, and then after I got out, I was looking at pictures of it, and I noticed that it should come with that stand. And at first I thought that he tried to rip me off, and I actually took it out of the package in the car, and I realized that it had not been touched at all, other than just a few dings in the corners on the outside of the box. But this guy has not been opened at all, so I have no idea how this stand got in here and why it's not what it is. Of course, and those of you who have seen my Sideshow videos, I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another. I just can't win with these things. They make me sad sometimes. Yeah, so I mean, there's a chance that they could have replaced it, but I just really, I looked at the tape marks and the way the things were packaged inside really closely, and it just doesn't look like it's been tampered with. And so, of course, that's very disturbing to me, because I can't find those two pieces individually. So I don't have Boba Fett displayed with his stand, actually, but he does come with 3 extra hands that are in the top here. I actually replaced one, so we have 2 here and 2 here. The figure sets up front, and then it actually comes apart in the back with the figure accessories right here. Whoop, yeah, and the jetpack goes here, the 2 blasters here, and then he has a row of accessories that actually can fit in his shin pockets. So there's that. I'm very annoyed with the I was very annoyed with the display stand, but after opening Boba Fett up, I cared about it a little less. I think it just helps if I don't look at other people's, because I just can't ever win with these guys. Anyways, so here is... Okay. I've had some problems with this cape. There we go. I might bend it over a little bit. Anyways, we'll get to that in just a second. Let me zoom out real quick. Sorry, shaky camera. There we go. So there is Boba Fett. These guys are always kind of a tough thing to review because they are so tall, and I don't have a tall enough camera really for it. But that's Boba Fett for the most part, and he is really, really stark, as you can see, which looks really, really cool. I do want to get the regular Boba Fett to compare against him, but I somehow managed to get him to stay with his jetpack on, which it took a long time because he's very top heavy that way. But other than that, we'll just go into the review right now. I'm not going to bother doing articulation because everybody knows pretty much articulation on Sideshow Collectables is as much as possible at what you can do with a 12-inch doll form. I mean, it's as articulated as it can be, really. But we'll start with the head and just go down, I guess. So, see if we can zoom out. Yeah. So his head is really, really cool. It's very shiny. There's not a nick on him. He's got some really cool paint designs. And then that T-visor, as well as his rangefinder, which of course does go down because it would not be Boba Fett without it. Though if you're looking to get this figure, definitely be careful with that rangefinder. It is fragile. And then moving down to his chest armor. It's not perfectly aligned because it's actually stuck on by Velcro. I don't want to take it off to show you because I actually got it aligned to a part where I kind of like it. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but I actually think that that's really cool because it's technically fabric behind those armor pieces, and so I think it just gives it a very realistic look. Also, underneath Boba's helmet, yeah, you won't be able to see it. The neck goes all the way up in fabric, and then you have cotton surrounding the helmet. His helmet does not come off, but it doesn't look like there's just a ball joint under there. It actually looks like there could be a head, because I thought there was originally at first. Going down, we have his belt, which is all little padded, I think, styrofoam blocks, which looks really, really cool. And then, of course, you've got the little plastic groin piece. And then going down, you have more pockets. The knee guards that have little blasters on the sides, and then you have the shin pockets, which are actually, they do hold something here and here. They're all white, so you can't tell the detail really at all. And then you have the feet, of course, with the little spiky horns on the toes. And this guy, hopefully he doesn't fall. I'm trying not to move him a lot from his pose because I want to display him this way. Moving up on his arm, you can see there's quite a bit of detail in his his little wrist launcher here. Did I show you? And then you've got some cords going into his sleeve that would obviously control that rocket launcher. And he's got some really detailed white gloves here. Kind of turning him around. This is one of those figures that you do have to be careful with because there are so many parts that fall off, mostly being his cape. It's held on by a little bitty. I mean, my camera, Frank or Hank wouldn't even be able to pick it up in the camera. It's such a tiny piece of thread, but this is his cape, and I don't know. I just stuck it on. Really, I'm not good at posing this type of stuff. Kind of, I don't know. It does have some wires in the top and bottom, so you can kind of make it look like the wind has been blowing. I'm not very good at that though. And then you have his jetpack, which actually moves a little bit because it is connected by two little hooks in the back, right here and on the other side. And then this is his other wrist right here, which looks equally as cool. And the long blaster they give him, not the Boba Fett blaster that we're used to though, of course, because this is the prototype. And then back there he actually has another blaster that is hooked on by a little leather cord, which is very interesting. It doesn't have a holster pocket or anything, so it just kind of dangles. And then up there, that's the back of his helmet. So overall, I think this guy looks really cool. Whoa, don't fall backwards. Yeah, and without that stand, I mean, obviously, if you're going to get him, he's going to come with his regular stand. I think mine was a fluke, or I got gypped again. I wouldn't be surprising. But obviously, yours would come with the stand, the prototype stand. So I display him with that. But since I really don't want to display him with the black stand because I think it looks ugly compared to his white, I just had to struggle to set him up in a way that would support him in his jetpack. But basically, that is this review. I think he's an awesome looking figure. Definitely my favorite so far of the Sideshows I have. Again, disappointed about the stand. I don't think I've come across a figure that I haven't had a bit of a disappointment in, but I think that's normal. They're not going to get it 100% perfect for everybody's liking, but definitely really, really cool. And I am glad I got this guy. I don't see him too often, so anyways, that's been this review, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'll review the rest of my Comic-Con haul products. Okay, bye.